morning, everybody. I hope you are well. I had a little bit of a false start there for a second, but it's resolved now, I believe. So here we are in Minecraft once more. Not Starbound, not Monday. And we have some work to be doing. I was thinking to start ruining today, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to go for more ruins, more buildings on this side first. In fact, I think we could maybe even do like quite a lot of stuff over here. So, because I'm getting into this now. I'm getting into the building of buildings, the building of buildings. So we'll see how we go anyway. So last thing we did was we just put this kind of pathway in here. Actually gonna just narrow it down a little so it's kind of the right level. So yes, this is all going to be ruined, of course, so it's all going to look quite different when it's finished. And the great thing about that is I don't need to worry too much about the detailing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if tomorrow... I don't want to make promises that I can't keep, so there will be destruction. I'll promise that, but I cannot promise that it will be tomorrow or even the day after. Because, you know, if I feel like I'm enjoying doing something, building something, then I'm not going to kind of stop doing it because of some time schedule. Quite like, kind of, you know, this is my relaxation time in the morning, really. So I don't have to. You ain't the boss of me. I do what I want. How about that? Ha! Don't tell me what to do. Next week, maybe by the end of this week. I don't know. It's not going to be too long anyway. Maybe a week at most. I think. But I mean, that's just a guess. I'm not going for any kind of hard, fast timeline here. So we'll have to see. Really. Oh, boom. So, just going to build this all the way into the cliff edge here, or not really cliff edge, is it? But yes, like this maybe, and then we can go up one more. 3Y, yes, like this, like this, like this. It's perfect. That one needs to be the same, and last little bit, and then we can kind of leave it. Next year, it will definitely be done by next year, I would hope. Good morning, Cookie. I hope you're doing well today, friend. Another productive day at school, I hope. Learning all the things. It's good for you. Keep learning. Boom, boom, boom. So just gonna bring this all the way up until it kind of breaks the surface, and then we're gonna leave this be, I think. Yes, that is my plan. Boom, boom. It's okay. I also say hello to other crazy characters. Don't think you're too special, friend. I mean, my name is Imgal, so people, if they say my name, have a bit of a tongue twister to contend with. Oh, parent-teacher interviews. Like parents' evening. I used to hate parents' evening. Oh gosh, I used to get just lambasted every single time. Imgal is very clever, but needs to work harder. Imgal is coasting. Imgal needs to apply himself more. It's just every single time. I get bollocked by my parents afterwards, and then nothing would happen, and it would be the same next time. Oh, I guess that's a little bit better. Having to sit there, like, it was always after school that we had parents' evening, so we didn't even get time off school. This is definitely going to have something here, isn't it? Like, this is a perfect opportunity for something. Thank you. Pro-right bombers. A general guy. I assume you mean something else, but thank you. Thank you for your encouragement, sir. So I'm just gonna get a tree killer. I remember the brush. It's called tree. Deltree, that's right. Yeah, Deltree. Boom. I said boom. This is not a floating tree. Looks like a floating tree to me. Maybe it's connected to this. Boom, boom. Boom. Haha. Yes. Yeah, basically that was me. None of the teachers liked me. I was the worst kid. I mean, the worst thing was when I was quite a small kid. I used to have this kind of superpower almost. I could listen and talk at the same time. Now, if you're a teacher, I'm sure you're aware that that is a no-no. Like that is a serious problem to have that in your class. And all the teachers just absolutely detested me because I would you know catch them out. They'd all only make this mistake once, but they would they'd see me talking, chatting away. And then they'd say, "What did I just say?" And then I would repeat. Like I would have it like loaded into my short-term memory, and I would just like open my mouth, and the words that they just said would come out. They only ever made that mistake once. After that, they learned after that not to try and catch me out like that. But that must have been horrible. Like I feel just bad thinking about it. No. I'm not going to say that, actually. I think, actually, that's probably not too... That's not, like, a rude thing, but I'm still not going to say it. Sorry. Yeah, the vines were definitely counting as a block, I think. That was probably the problem there. Somebody can translate that for me. Yeah, I lost that power pretty quickly once I started to get a bit older, which sucked. Superpower was gone. My only superpower now is my perfectly manicured fingernails. Like, look at this. Look at that. Boom. A boom. They're perfect. And they remain perfect forever. They never not perfect. It's awesome. Oh, believe me, friend, everything you learn at school, some of it will be useful. You got nothing better to do at school, anyway. So, let's go for... I kind of want to build another tower, kind of like that one, but I don't want to copy it, so I'm going to do it kind of manually. Let's take the top off. We can have a bit of a flatter surface here. And... get some... hopefully get some... So let's do quartz, I think, in here. So I'm going to go for blocks of quartz. And this is going to be our floor level, so I'm actually going to remove this level too. And I'm going to bring this in here, and going to put... I think going to bring it all the way out, and we're going to have a bridge, which should be nice. Opportunity for bridging. Bridging the gap. Making some... building some friends. Building bridges, burning bridges, destroying bridges, crying about the bridges that we've destroyed, and then building more bridges. That's the plan here. Hola! No habla español. So... this is, oh, this is block-centric, and this is block-centric, is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, it's not block-centric. Let's just bring this out. Oh, chiseled blocks. Don't want that. No! Blocks of quartz, please. Boom. And go for some pillars in here. Just to prop this thing up. Because it shouldn't be standing on the dirt, really. And now we can build something. Oh, good. Old water in my glass. Probably gross water in the glass. Probably a gross glass now, but oh well. With Imgal, the Bridgeman, you and your friends will be better, stronger, and better connected. Working in 3 different individual ways. Number 1, building bridges. Number 2, burning bridges to the ground. Number 3, building bridges. Yeah, and that's enough of that, I think. I think I've embarrassed myself enough for one day. You know what? We're getting low frame rate already, so let's just drop the view distance down a little. Try reclaim some frames. Hello, Daniel. So I think we need to put this around the outside, actually. Make it look a bit better. A little weird, unnecessary... You know what? Let's put them the other way up, actually. A weird, unnecessary, like, platforming. But this is how we add depth. So, depth is important, and we must have depth all over the place, because that's how Minecraft works. I think this is going to just be a little... No, I do want to put a tower on it, actually. So we're going to start with like a colonnade, but we're going to add a tower to it, I think. My plan at the moment. So let's just make a little colonnade first. $1 million. Oh, okay. My credit card information. No worries. You can find my credit card information. My name is Imgal. My second name is Dabest, all one word, D-A-B-E-S-T. My credit card info is number 0441. This is not funny, so I'm going to stop now. Bye. Giving you random numbers actually is not the height of comedy, now that I'm thinking about it. Whoops. Let's see here. Let's get a top on this. A top on this bad boy. Let's turn it the other way, actually. Like this, maybe? Like this. Yes, I think it's going to work quite nice. Hello. Lightfootwear Studios. Oh no, I'm not the height of comedy. Let's be honest. There's a lot better comedy around the place. Yeah, that's about it. That's what I have to say about that. I should probably use some tools to make this a bit quicker. Kind of being a bit slow about this, but it's kind of a little bit therapeutic to build buildings like this, especially without, you know, knowing that this isn't the final draft, that they're going to be ruined later is nice, because it means that I can just kind of not worry about them being kind of cruddy. What? After I break everything, will I use... What's flex tape? I don't know what that is. Let me see here. I want slabs, which I have. They're here. Boom. Like this. Like that. Yes. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Like that. Whoops. Well, it gives me an idea, actually. Do I want to have it overhang? Nah. No. It's good. Boom. Boom. Let's grab some terracotta. Red terracotta, there it is. Oh, it's super strong tape, like duct tape. This is going to be awkward, actually. It's going to be kind of hard to place. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to place it here. We're just going to leave the fact that this doesn't make any sense for the ruining stage, and we'll deal with the fact that it looks a bit weird then. Oh, is this the intro music? Which song is this? I don't know which song this is. You guys getting excited for Halloween? I personally don't really care about Halloween anymore. I'm too old for Halloween. So, no excitement for Halloween here. Kind of works. Looks a bit awkward, but hopefully once it's ruined it'll look a bit better. Maybe we can get a tower in here then. I was thinking about a tower. Oh, it's called Chirp. Okay, it's not the intro music then. How am I going to do this? Ah, maybe we just leave it like that, actually. Maybe it doesn't need... You don't like Halloween? Oh. Bad times. Dressing up's fun, though, to be honest. Maybe you just don't appreciate it yet. Swear down, dressing up is kind of fun. I used to not like dressing up, but then I started liking dressing up. Now it's fun. Like playing dress-ups. One of my favourite things actually is getting dressed up to go to like a party or a wedding or something, and getting to put on all my fancy clothes. That's great. Gosh, this is awkward, isn't it? Doesn't look right. I need to shift this over one, maybe. I'm putting a bridge in right now because I don't know what else to do. I'm not drawing any other inspiration right now. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so let's get this replaced with some quartz slabs, I think. Boom, boom. My girlfriend does know about my channel. She doesn't care too much for it. She doesn't, like, visit this... She's never in the chat or anything, so... Time does the live. It is, it's 20 past 8 here at the moment, if that's what you mean. I'm not sure if that is what you mean, but... So, just gonna basically make a gigantically large staircase here, which has no place really in this area. It's actually shouldn't be there, should it? Let's make it smaller. There's no reason for that to be as big as it is. Boom. Boom. Good enough. Yeah. And let's just kind of fix this up. There instead, and we get that. That's already got corner. Yep. And boom, boom. How am I going to do this? I kind of want to have oh, pillars, of course. What am I thinking? Of course, it's pillars. What else would it be? So let's go here. I think. Oops. It's not a pillar. One of these is a pillar. No, none of these is a pillar. Boom. Boom. Get some like that, yes. And we get some more pillars. That. Pillars in here. Yeah, more pillars. Everywhere is pillars. It's basically just Pillar City, this. It's, Full of pillocks. Ha ha ha. Pillock. Oh gosh, let me think. Do I have a joke? Got some physics-related jokes, but I already told them. No, I don't have any good jokes. Hold on, I can find one for you if you're really excited for jokes. Although I don't think that's worth. I don't think that's a good use of stream time, really. Actually, me googling jokes. You can Google jokes by yourself. Oh, is that the joke? Haha, Imgal doesn't walk into a bar. Actually, I quite like bars. I think bars are kind of fun. I much prefer the bar to the club. Oh wow, that's rude, mostly. I'm some kind of a mass murderer. So I want to build a tower, but I should have built it kind of there. Let's build it here instead. So maybe we can get a weed killer. Be our weed killer. No, it's just called weed killer. I don't think this is the weed killer brush. I think this is just the bad weed killer brush that kills everything. Alrighty, so let's get a little tower. I just want to have a little remember how I did this, and we can kind of copy a similar thing. Kind of a broad platform, and then yeah, okay, let's give it a go. Oh, you didn't get it. What was the joke? Explain the joke to me, because I didn't get it. Think about all the random dead people. Is that funny? Haha. Very good. Very good, Tokay. Alrighty, so I'm going to just extend this out, actually. I'm going to make room, but I want it to be square, so let's just make sure it's kind of square. So it's going to go... I'm going to go directly here, I think. We got 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4, and 5. That looks square. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's just put some quartz slab, blocks of quartz for the base here. And boom, 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 boom. Done. Cool. I'm gonna bring this all the way around. Boom, a boom, boom, boom. Oops. Boom, 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 and boom. So many booms. It's like America just arrived in here. Alrighty. So I want to make this actually entirely like I want to make like a central pillar of quartz here, so I'm just going to do that real quick. Actually, let's grab the right spot here. That spot. Is that right? That spot, and then that spot maybe. Set 155. Right. Cool, cool, cool. And then what we can do is take the pillars of quartz and give a little bit of care and attention, and get these in here. Boom, boom, boom. And we should end up with like a cool platform on which we can build our tower. And boom, a boom. A boom, boom, clap. Boomity clap, clap. Cool, cool. So that gives us a platform. And the next thing, let's just kind of freeform this. Let's go for so kind of the same thing as we've got here, but maybe a little higher. Is that going to work? Actually, no, I don't think it will work. I think we're going to need to make it a little different. It can't be the same, because otherwise it's just going to be like a weird hovering thing, which I don't really want. So I want it to be solid, or at least have solid walls anyway. So, gosh, please don't look in the window at me like that, friend. Really? Staring through the window at me. Oh, sigh. Alrighty. Have fun at school. Study hard. Learn some good stuff. Get a good night's sleep. Grind the axe. Up to no good. Back and forth, to and fro, in and out and about. Round and round. Up and down. Hello. Please don't. Please don't do what that guy just did, which is like just very off-putting, really. So this is very similar to what I have below. In fact, it's identical, nearly. But that's okay. So we're gonna go for. Gonna have this kind of narrow now. It's going to narrow down. I'm going to reach a little, very narrow top, I think. We don't have a lot of space left, so it's going to have to be pretty narrow. And boom. It looks a little bit like a church or something, doesn't it? He just, like, not... A lot of people kind of glance in, but he like, very casually walked by, like, taking a real good look, like, inside the house and at me. It's just not on, really. It's just really uncomfortable. Don't make eye contact with random people in their houses. Am I reading anything? Oh, I am reading something, actually. I'm reading, there's a series of books called, Brief Introduction. Now, it's very dry. It is kind of technical stuff. It's non-fiction, but they're quite entertaining, a lot of them. I've been reading a few of these. I've read, not a few, but, I mean, at the moment I'm reading, Brief Introduction to, Augustine. Now, Augustine is one of the early, well, fairly early, not that early actually, one of the early Catholic, I suppose, saints, and he had some quite interesting things. He was quite influential in the circle of Catholicism. So it's quite an interesting read, that one. Probably doesn't sound very interesting. I'm probably not selling it, but. It's quite short, quite easy reading. He's an interesting guy, actually, Augustine, so far as I can tell. Very philosophically driven in a way that many... it's not true, actually. I'm actually just kind of being introduced to Christian theology. I don't really care, you know, I'm not Christian, so I don't really care too much about Christian theology, but I think it has had a profound impact on the world, and so it's kind of... feels like something that one should know. Some other ones, one that I really enjoyed was a Brief Introduction to Mao. So I understood Mao was a bad guy or whatever, but I didn't really understand much about Mao, so that was kind of nice to get. Personally, I think history is one of my weaker areas. I don't really know that much about history. Kind of a little bit, well, yeah, like I say, definitely an area of weakness for me, so it's nice to be able to kind of catch up a little bit on that. And to do so in a format that's not kind of so too overwhelming, not too dry and too like a lot of hard work is quite good. This looks a little bit like a colonial, like Spanish style temple church, but again, it's gonna look different. One ruined. I'm probably gonna take the whole top off, in fact, so don't worry too much about it. I don't think you know Mao as well as I know Mao now. As I know Mao. As I know now Mao. As I know Mao now. Now Mao now. Now no Mao. Anyway, there we go. Gives us a little bit more on here. A little bit of Mao. Ha. My patience is starting to wane a little bit. You are watching me, Imgar, on the stream. It's true, but it's not quite the same. I'm publicizing myself in this way, whereas that guy is without invitation. Brexit is screwed. I don't even want to. Brexit is so it's screwed. We are to put it bluntly, and quite impolitely, we are up shit creek without a paddle. We are absolutely fucked. And I use that word not too often. Not my favourite word to use, although I do say it, actually, never mind, I do say it quite a lot, but not on the stream, certainly. But I really want to underscore just quite how much trouble we are in. It's bad, basically. Getting bored of building these now, actually. Starting to lose my inspiration. Maybe it is time to start ruining. Maybe we're going to go ruining. Okay, how are we going to do that? Where are we going to start? Let's start with the aqueduct. I think that's going to give me kind of a good warm-up and a good idea of what I want to do later with the others. So here's what I'm going to do first. I'm thinking I can kind of do this in kind of an interesting way. So I want to do BR. Let me see here. BR. 99%. No, maybe not 99. 98%, 155, 1%, 2% air, and I want to do a sphere. And I want to do like a small sphere. I'm going to do mask 155. Alright, now what I'm going to do is just kind of plink this around. Whoops, oh, it's not going to work, because of course it's going to replace all of them. Okay, it's not going to work. We're going to do it by hand. Well, the water's not going to go into the aqueduct, actually. It's going to go out of the aqueduct. Like, it's going to be broken such that the water never makes it. But that's a good point. Maybe I should... No, I'm going to start over here. I'm going to start over here. So, this bit at the front, I want it to be, like, really ruined. So let's collapse this archway here, actually. So what I'm going to do is... Gravity brush. BR gravity 3. And start at the bottom. And we're gonna boom, take the bottom out. Yeah. Oh, down it goes. You break, you break. Everybody break. Oh, it's all breaking. Oh no. Oh no, terrible. Everything's breaking. Oh. Whoa. Nice. So yeah, basically you just want to collapse this whole archway here, actually. Let's take this whole section down and work more detail into it, so it's kind of actually collapsed. Yes, down you go, down you go. Everything down. Okay. Cool. So that gives me like a little kind of area to work with, I suppose. So first off, let's reinstate that. Get that back up there. And in fact, the end of the end can be found at the end of the end. Yeah, it's true. It's not an untruth. Gravitize this as well. Cool. So let's take these out. Where did this come from even? Don't know, but let's lie this pillar kind of down out here for a start. So that's kind of on the top, so I can go over there. These guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can just kind of stack around. That guy can stay there because it looks cool. These guys can actually... let's try lie them down. Ooh, got some kind of... yeah, kind of like that. All broken, everything broken. Smashed up. Ruined. These three here can go down to here, actually in the water. In fact, there should be a lot more of this kind of in the water, I think. So it's actually... oh, I can't do waterlogged blocks yet. Let's avoid that for that reason. So we've got some holes here, and this whole thing needs to collapse a lot more than it already has, actually. So let's actually take this and collapse it this way, what's left. So take this all the way down to here, and I'm going to do a cut. I'm going to do a... oh, how do I do this? Rotate 0, 0, 90 maybe? And we do a paste. What did I do? Okay, that's right, but not right. So I want to do it this way, so I'll do a flip, and we'll do a paste dash A, and boom, that gives us almost what we need. So let's do it here instead. Yes, okay. And then we can gravitize this. So, as if it fell over that way. Nice. And this is going to be like a full-on process, I think. Aging the structure in this way. It's going to be try to be real kind of careful about what I'm doing. Is my aim here. Try and make it like as kind of realistic a shape as possible. I think it really pays in the long run. Creates a much more believable result. I'm going to kind of reinstate some of the blocks near the top so that we don't have such an even break. Like it's a very clean break at the moment. I don't really want that. Let's kind of state a few of these a little bit. And boom, boom. One more down here. A little bit better, I think. A little bit less clean of a break. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Those wouldn't be there. Let's be honest. Those would definitely have fallen off. Actually, maybe they could be down here. That definitely wouldn't have moved, because that's unrealistic. Unreasonable. Yeah, something like that, maybe. I'm convinced. Looks like a collapse to me. Yeah. One section of the first build. This is going to be a somewhat long process, I believe, actually. I've just realised this should probably have a little bit more extension on the end, so that it's not kind of pouring down the side. And let's actually all the way around as well, actually. That. Yeah. And this one around as well. Actually get the full thing, and in fact we're going to need to bring this out even more, I think, just so that it again doesn't just kind of drain down the side of the pillar, which probably not what they would have done. I mean, obviously this is randomly dumping water in here, which doesn't make any sense anyway, but whatever. Whatevs. Yeah, no, I'm sold on that. I believe that that's been broken. So next, let's leave a big section. I think this whole section can be kind of there, and then I'm gonna collapse this whole thing. Let's have this whole thing fall over to the side. So that's gonna be fun, isn't it? Let's take this whole middle section here. So from here all the way down to actually, let's take the top section. So here, say +2. Just make sure we get the whole thing. +2. And if we stand kind of here and we do a cut, and we do a / rotate 0, 0, 270, and we do a paste -A, boom, we get the whole thing just lying down. Awesome. Let's use a weed killer real quick. Let's get rid of that. So ain't nobody want weeds getting in the way of our ruining process. Boom, boom. Yes. So let's gravity. Do we want this to be just completely smashed, or do we want it to kind of maintain its shape? Well, let's just smash this one up. It's fallen a long way. Maybe we could have one of the others kind of actually leaning. Whoops. Okay, gotta be careful. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Let's prop this up real quick with some filler. Actually, let's take this and we'll go all the way down here, and we're just going to prop this up with some filler. I'm going to go replace air 22, and then we can just get that air back real easy at any point. Okay, we definitely need to weed killer. Weed killer, because those are going to really disrupt everything if they get underneath the build. Just get rid of all of these. Probably use... I'm going to adjust the weed killer so that it's a little bit better. There's a couple things it's missing. I know I've said that before, but... Whoa. Not yet. Not ready yet. Okay, I think that's it. Yep. Alrighty. So let's gravity brush this. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Okay, well that isn't working as intended, is it? Huge stack. So we're going to need to rearrange some of this stuff, I think, by hand. But this is the nature of this kind of work. If you want to build buildings, you've got to do some work by hand. It's just the requirement, really. It's the law. The law of the land. There we go. Out of here. Alrighty. So, it's perfectly fallen and just kind of stacked itself, which is convenient. So next thing we're going to do, actually, let's break these off into interesting shapes, and it's just going to kind of make rubble of a lot of this stuff. I know that's what I'm doing, so it's kind of a redundant thing to say, but 1, 2, 3, just going to basically rearrange the blocks so that we have the same number of blocks. They just kind of moved into different places as if they've been smashed. violently by a very large fall, perhaps. Let's actually take this whole thing and flip this over onto its side. Again, as if it kind of rolled almost. So let's do a cut. And a rotate 0, 0 to 70, and we do a paste-A. Oops. Yeah, that'll do. We'll let that fall. The effect of gravity. Yes. And go. Drop that one down there. So let's take 1, 2, 3 of these, and we'll go for 1, 2, 3 of those. Go for a block of quartzes here, so 1 here and 1 here. This one falls down this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's go for a couple smaller ones. That one, I don't know, breaks over this way. This stays kind of standing, maybe. Kind of looks like some crazy, like, doesn't really look. I suppose it kind of looks like a ruin. This definitely wants to break up a bit more, though. Let's take this whole section and move it over, because it's kind of a cool section, actually. Pause 2. Cut. Do a slash paste. Oops. Paste it here instead. Yeah. It's gonna break this up a little. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, look, we lost a few blocks there, but that's fine. Don't need to keep all of the blocks. Most of them. And we'll break these guys too. Yeah, I mean that looks like a bunch of ruins. We can get rid of the blue now, the placeholder, and we will do so. We will blue so. Ha 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 ha. Gosh. Replace 22 air. That gives us our space back again. Yes. So we're gonna rebuild this a little bit. In fact, we'll take a few away from here, just so that it all kind of matches up a little bit more. Boom, whoops, this one. Hello. Good morning, friend. Yeah, something like that. That looks cool. And let's actually pull a few more off here, so we're actually breaking it that way. And we'll bring a few more down here. And this obviously needs to lie down. What am I thinking here? So we'll grab a couple of those. Pillar blocks out this way. Boom, boom. There. Yes. I'm thinking I'm going to kind of semi-bury these as well. Like there'll be overgrowth over them as well. I'm kind of just experimenting at this point. Let's just see what I've done. See if we're agreeing with the general shape. It's quite a big collapse, isn't it? This one looks a lot more realistic than this one does. Maybe we need to break this down as well. Well, certainly I think we need to break the edges off here. Let's do that. Yeah, let's break a little bit off the middle. And kind of stack those down. So I'm just making, this is just going to be actual, like, generic rubble now, without any real careful thought applied. Probably a little bit better, I think. Let's have a go with some plants, actually. So I want to put some plants in here. This one's going to remain as it is, I think. Kind of open like that. So let's get some grass. The one thing I'm kind of stoked to do is to put... certainly in places where it can fit, which I think is a lot of these, actually. In fact, it looks like it can fit the whole way. Not here. But nearly the whole way. So just going to kind of build up some grass in here. We can get some trees and tall grass. And tall grass sticking the whole way along could be cool, actually. Yeah, we can have a hole there, why not, actually. A vine spilling through there, that could be cool. Let's take the whole edge off so you have this kind of crack in it. And bring the lamps kind of down here. Boom. Something like that. Yeah, it looks cool. And let's grab some... build this out a little. Maybe we can get an actual tree on here. Let's try it. So I'm going to go with doing it the old-fashioned way. Let's go for... Actually, no, I don't want that. Let's do... so if I go a bee, tree, jungle, bush, and go for some jungle bushes in here. Yeah, it's gonna look super cool, I think. Tall grass, that's what I want. Double tall grass. So it kind of grows over the edge, so you can kind of see it. Yeah, like that. That's exactly what I want. This kind of super tall grass kind of just sticking out the top. Should look awesome. Something like that. I've got my aging. No, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's here. Let's go for some vines. Particularly, I kind of want to have the vines pouring in here, down. And I also want to get some. Let's get some grass block on here. Kind of stick that, and we can hide that in some of these places here. So in here, we can go for some bushes. Vines coming out of here as well. Oh gosh, this is going to be beautiful when it's finished. Just got to be careful not to overdo it, really. Grass in here. Let's go for some double tall grass, maybe. And yeah, it's nice. I don't want to completely overdo this area, considering it's kind of so far out, but something like this is kind of what I'm imagining. Goodbye, friend. Have a nice day. Let's go for some more vines on the back here. Which bar was that? This one. Boom, boom. A few vines over here. Let's see. Alrighty, this area is going to be grassy too. I think I'm going to go for maybe one tree and some tall grass. Bee, tree, small jungle. No, just jungle tree. Is it called jungle? I think it's jungle. Whoa! No, 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 no. Too big. Small jungle, I think maybe it's called. Yes, it's called small jungle. That's too big. I want a small jungle, please. There we go. That's cool. And let's go for some tall grass. Nice. This is going to be so cool when it's finished. I'm stoked. I'll leave that for now. Let's kind of overgrow. Overgrow some areas down here as well. I kind of want this to be a little bit kind of, as I say, growing over. The rubble is in the grass, but it's also kind of, it's on the grass, but it's also kind of in the grass, I suppose. What I'm trying to say. So let's go for, get a tree in there, please. Nope, no tree there. What about now? Tree? Yes, tree? Tree, please? Tree? No? No tree? Okay. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself, apparently. Too big. Better. Just kind of... boom. Tree growing amongst the ruins. And we can go for some bushes as well. BR tree... B tree, jungle bush. Get a few of those. We can get extra one. Yeah. So kind of overgrown. Some bone meal. And I'm going to just find any low points and kind of put some bone meal in there. So let's get one in there maybe. Bone meal around the edges too. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Get some vines in here too. I already have an area for that. Let's just kind of cover a lot of this with vines. It doesn't need to be completely covered. It is on the edge of the forest after all, so not going to be the densest growths. So let's go... Oh gosh, this is going to take a long time actually, this whole ruining process, but it's totally worth it. Let's get some more grass in here. Double tall, or get the tall grass on there as well. Do one on there. Boom. Nice. If I can probably get some in here as well. No, I can't. No room for that. Let's smash a little bit off here actually. On the edge. Boom. I kind of want to change this actually. I kind of want to take the top off here as well, but oh, I can't. Whilst it's got the ruins there. The plants there. I don't want to destroy the plants that I just made. I definitely want to have actually... I want to get this kind of vines flowing out through the gap kind of effect. I think that could be beautiful. I think I need bushes to kind of explain that. Let's do a bush. Yeah. Cool. It's gonna take a while. Oh. Alrighty. I think actually I might call a day for now, and I'll come back to this tomorrow because I got some stuff I need to do. I'm just feeling a little antsy right now, so I'm gonna say thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, same time as usual. Probably going to ruin some more stuff, so it's going to take a little while to do this ruining process, but hopefully should be nice when it's complete. Already looking kind of promising. I'll say thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.